People think silence means weakness, depression, or social awkwardness. But sometimes silence comes from awareness. Lockin, mystic, inner world first. When I have conversations with people, I typically don't throw truth out there that much, not straight off the bat, because I gotta test how they are. I gotta see what type of vibration are they operating on before I can give them more insights into my inner world philosophy. Share parts here and there to see what are they able to comprehend and not just look at it as some type of conspiracy theory. How you doing? Good. Um, you just gotta understand that sometimes, man, a lot of people really can't handle those type of talks. That's exactly why it is very, very important to observe people. And it's not by trying to judge them in a way where you're critiquing them in a bad type of light, in a bad type of way. You just know it's so much better to connect with like-minded people. Because as someone who is seeing truths beneath the surface that a lot of people really can't see or can't just learn a new way to interpretate information, knowledge, wisdom that they was given to. Silence for someone who has heightened awareness and has done an internal work, they know silence is a very, very powerful tool that they use. And of course, they still talk to people. They just don't associate with everybody. It's not because of insecurity. They don't like people. They rely on quiet confidence. And something like that is very, very powerful because you're not chasing attention, you're not chasing validation. Ego death is real. You're you're not trying to prove yourself to people. And for your peace, you'll do anything to protect it, even if that means cutting off people and being alone more often. I had a great conversation when I was in the gym not too long ago. And when people is actually can have conversations that most people don't really talk about or mention, that's exactly what gets me to partake in conversations for a long periods of time. And as someone who is very aware of the situations that be going on a lot of times in social environments and picking up on cues, you see a lot of people's smiles be fake, laughs be fake. And it's really just to see if people, they want to see if people like them, if they betray themselves in a certain type of way. And it should never be like that. The more genuine you are, is the more people is not going to like that. And of course, you're going to have those people that connect with that. Not everybody is going to be so distant to you for being true to yourself. I remember when I was messing with this woman, and she told me, when I was talking about conversations that people don't usually talk about, things as such as nature as like celebrities selling their soul, sports being rigged, how school teaches us how to be slaves, like how we wake up in the morning like a job and we don't get off in the afternoon like a job as well. We even get a lunch break around noonish. And she was telling me how I sounded so passionate about that. And I might not be everything, because I can't remember the full conversation that we had, but she definitely did say I was passionate about talking about things beneath the surface. Because that's the type of conversations I love to have. And when she let me know that, it already confirmed what I already knew about myself. And that's exactly why I speak more truth now. Because I'm not one of these people that's going to try to sit here and try to raise bait people, try to be something that I'm not. No, I embody my inner world philosophy. And I stand by that, and I carry myself like that. I stay 10 toes down, carry a strong backbone. I take action. I be disciplined to keep the momentum alive. And you never need the perfect situation to make something happen. You can make things happen. But it's all about you aligning with your core actions and your core values, your integrity, your morals, your standards. Things that people really can't take away from you. And as you grow and as you develop more of this, you understand that mastery of self and what you embody internally leads to outer world results. The universe is going to respond, but it's in no rush. The only person that's in rush is more of you. You got to be in those steps and be in the moment. And that doesn't mean you just not do anything and just be mindless, of course. You still understand to learn in the now and figure out as you go. Silence isn't emptiness. isn't silence isn't empty. I'm over here stuttering, but silence isn't emptiness. Sometimes it's the sound of someone finally aligning with themselves. The more aware you become, the less you need to prove. I'm gonna pin my ancient codes down in the comments. Check out the description. Like, comment, subscribe. We forever lock in. All give praise to the Most High. Send peace and love.